today.
I'm Doug Ball, owner of Great Balls of Fire. We're a local, family-owned fireplace store with over 20 years in service. If you need your
most advanced form of non-invasive erectile dysfunction treatment available, known as focused linear compression therapy. No needles, surgeries, or harmful side effects. Get back in the game. Call Peak Performance for Men at 918-8181 or visit them at peakperformanceformen.com. That's peakperformanceformen.com.
Want to be part of the show? Hit us up on the Bet Rivers Sportsbook Twitter feed at 93.9 The Ville.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold craft, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Hey, it's Pat Jaggers. The Governor's Cup is here as Louisville football hosts Kentucky Saturday night. Be sure to join Taylor Lynch and me at 5.
I haven't heard anything. It was working for me a second ago.
Caboose number 5. We'll break down the matchup and take you up to kickoff.
Then immediately after the final whistle, it's the Miller Lite postgame show with me, Mark Ennis. We'll hear live from head coach Scott Satterfield, take your calls, texts, and more. If it's Louisville football, we talk about it here on 93 on the Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
This is Lamar Jackson, and you're listening to the home of the Ravens in Louisville, 93.9 The Ville.
Who the hell is Brandon?
We are your local bottler and a place where you can start your career. Our purpose is to serve others and to pursue excellence every day. We offer great rewards, competitive pay. Full-time teammates are eligible for paid training, paid time off, 401k, medical, dental, and vision insurance. Refresh your career today at Coca-Cola Consolidated as a merchandiser or warehouse handler. Join us at Coca-Cola Consolidated's hiring event on Tuesday.
Is the number 93.9 is the station. So Steve, another one of our traditions when we get around this time, I got to tell you, man, I find it odd. And by the way, sorry we didn't get to the call. Dana and everybody else can feel free to jump in now that we've gotten our Thanksgiving Day gossip palette cleansed. 8150 93.9 is the number. 3831 93.9 is the text line. I encourage you to jump in on this one or just give your opinions. Go ahead.
Also, I was going to say a couple reminders. One, we will be on the air Friday. That's why we're taking our time today, because Friday is going to be a post Louisville Mississippi State game, pre Louisville Kentucky game. Also today
jam-packed
at 11:30, Chrissy Band is going to join us.
Chrissy Band with me in the building.
Yeah, with you in the building this time, and she's coming to the building.
Okay,
and she has pies.
I saw that.
Wait, what now?
She's bringing pies.
Ooh,
yeah. She's got 2 for the studio and 1 for me and the wife.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Quick question, fellas.
Oh, is that a focus delivery?
I think it is.
Come on now.
Another reason to be thankful.
Come on in here.
It looked like there was like a new color on top.
That's
Yeah, like
color,
turquoise.
right? Yeah,
what is
green.
that?
Turquoise.
What kind of flavor is that?
Mint.
We have
mint.
Focus.
We have mint.
I bet that's refreshing.
Focuses.
That's new. All right, I'm gonna go let him in. But
Yes, Nikki.
My question though: best Thanksgiving pie, pumpkin, pecan, derby, or apple?
Go let him in.
Sorry, people, we were distracted by the focus. What is the best pie, Steve? You know, I won't let that distract me just yet.
Yeah, somebody may kill us at this point.
I know. Okay,
we do have to talk a little.
So, Steve, we get to this point.
Yeah, it's
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We get to this point.
Yep.
And you and I are thankful that this is a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who's been a day one knows this is a particularly special time for me, because late season, you start thinking about your Kentucky versus Louisville football game. You know you want it to mean something. Mm-hmm. And you know your basketball's right around the corner.
It's a fact.
Now, this is what we do know. In a macro conversation, your fan happiness is so based around your rivalry success. Advantage or disadvantage, whatever. It's important. It matters.
Yeah. Oh, 100% it does.
And
it's a big deal.
And it matters so much that everybody knows where I'm going. Wait for it. It matters so much. And you can tell to a man, to a woman, when something matters, the first thing you ask yourself is, how much does it matter? Mm-hmm. Which leads to my favorite question in the world.
Oh, no.
What?
Why do we got to do hypotheticals?
Are you willing to sacrifice for this win? Because here's the problem. How important is it?
Texture says Dutch, apple, and pecan.
That you win the basketball. Because let's paint this picture.
I'm Team Pecan, by the way.
Rupp Arena, Chris Mack, off suspension, 2-1 against Cal, lifetime contract.
Yeah.
My basketball world.
So are you asking, would we rather have the basketball or football?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, people are going to be like, that's not even a hypothetical.
Not yet.
Before you can finish it, people are going to be like, basketball.
I don't know.
Oh, yes.
I don't know, Steve.
That's not even close.
Well,
there's two different types of people. There's the people that are telling you the truth, and then there's the people that are trying to be sports PC. No, I want the football win. No, you don't. You don't.
I'll give you prisoner of the moment. Guy may be distracted by football.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, Steve. This is still Kentucky's dream season. It has taken a nasty turn for the worse. But do you think there would be a retribution Lamar Jackson Kentucky win? Like, you beat LSU and Florida, and you came in at the end of the year, and we wasted you on your dream season. It's, to me, it's not on the same plateau.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I could have lived in the country of Louisville, Kentucky. I did say country. The country of Louisville, Kentucky, if we don't beat the Kentucky Wildcats the year they won the national championship.
I know.
I mean, like, do you understand? All these years later, Steve, we don't even know they even won that championship.
I know.
We don't know. All these years later, like, nobody acknowledges you didn't beat us that year.
Yeah.
You didn't win a national championship. You won some little stupid tournament that they played somewhere off in the distance. All because of that win, Steve.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely.
Your dream season is your wins over LSU and Florida. Just the program name wins. It dies.
Doesn't matter. It's not. This isn't even a conversation.
81-50.
It's. I mean, it's a good conversation.
93.9 is the number,
and I'm trying not to crap on
38-31-93.9 is the text line.
But here's the problem:
basketball, football, and what would you sacrifice?
Yeah,
for both.
For both?
Yes.
Well, yeah, both. Now maybe we're talking, but here's the problem.
That was going to be a graduated conversation.
Because the football game, here's what happens. I already told you. Louisville wins the game on Saturday night. James Strebel and the postgame show, they get on there, fans call in and they go, hey, it's just how Kentucky football goes.
You have been all over that.
Yeah.
Listen, what irritated Steve, like what happened yesterday, the travesty that happened yesterday that pissed me off, this is the one that gets under your skin. Don't be loser now.
Yeah.
Steve does not like the silence he's hearing right now at Kentucky. Don't just go loser. Don't go loser fan. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not. Oh,
That's what they always
and listen,
do.
and you sandbag it, praying you get a win, and then you pop up out of your mole hole, right? And we're the baddest. And it's like, no, you were a coward all week.
Yeah.
You had your season. You went coward when it was time to show up. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not even. There's a ton of things you can compare it to, but y'all are going coward. So that part is the part that irritates Steve. The part that irritates me is I cannot believe y'all let that number get up to 3 points. That is evidence of cowardly betting behavior. My goodness. No, you didn't let that line. You were so offended that Louisville was favored that you let the line get pushed up another point. I would have bet anything. The chestiness of we're going to come in there and beat Louisville was going to move that line to 0.5 immediately. I even got on here and I said, I dare you. I double dog dare you to bet on your team. And you know what they did? They ran.
That means Kentucky fans are all just emotionally hedging bets. They're all betting Louisville.
That's a great
because they think they're going to win. Louisville's going to win, but they're like, well, but if we lose, then it's money. But
no, and then they go back to loser. I knew they were going to lose. That's why I bet on Louisville.
I know. But here's the difference. Kentucky knew they weren't great last year in basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I looked James Strebel right in his eye after that game. He was crushed. It crushes them to lose that basketball game. Like it bothers them. Like a piece of them die every time we win that basketball game.
That's a good point.
And that's why I'm like, no, give me that all day.
Why? Psychoanalyze. Why? What dies on the inside? What is it in detail that dies? I did like your conversation yesterday. You talked about the history. Is it a historical thing that caused them to die? Because I would say this. I would say what I've seen that piece die. And what I'm saying is true, and you don't have to acknowledge it, and y'all don't have to admit it or not, but it's true. What I see die in their eyes is, okay, we listen to Steve and Marcus. We know they're telling the truth about the FBI thing. Like, we know the Bevan thing was illegal. Like, we know we cheated to crush that program. We know politically we have UK people vested interests in messing up the, running off Rick, running off Jurich, the Yum Center deal flipping. Like, we know they have withstood every kind of disadvantage on the planet over these last years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got Mitch Barnhart on the tournament selection committee. We got him in the football bowl selection.
Yes.
We got a guy at ESPN who's the head of programming. You know what I'm saying? We call ESPN. We heard what Coach Mack said about the scheduling conflict.
Yeah.
We know how many years we've been dodging Louisville basketball. Like, we owe them. Listen, wait, what is it when it says that man deserves his revenge? What movie am I thinking of, Steve? When he says that, Kill Bill.
Yeah.
That woman.
I was trying to think.
Yeah, that woman deserves her. Listen, his brother told him, listen, this girl is coming for you, and you need to lay low. You need to go hide for a while. He said, man, after everything she went through and what we did to her, if she find me, she deserves a fade at the very least. We gonna square up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her her chance to take me down 1-on-1.
Absolutely.
Period. I think Kentucky fan knows they deserve a clean fade with us. They deserve some clean ref officiating. Let's just see, because look, we've been dodging them for 30 years. Coach Satterfield said it the other day. I can't believe they haven't played Louisville 70 times. He had no idea, Steve, why We get so pissed at even the mention. The reason the local news media likes to tease and say, "Oh, could this thing not happen? Could the SEC expansion?" Because they know nothing irritates a Louisville fan base more than the conversation of not playing the game because of what we've been through. But yeah, I think Kentucky fan just knows they had every disadvantage. We bought. Rick had his claws all in Anthony Davis. We cheated. We dropped the bag on Anthony Davis, and we just paid for his services. And he won. He personally, single-handedly.
He did what no man has been able to do before.
He did what?
He drug John Calipari kicking and screaming to a national championship. Anthony Davis is the greatest player of all time.
He literally snatched from the jaws.
Anthony Davis snatched victory from the jaws of defeat.
Right.
With Calipari. Yeah.
And I think the fan base knows.
Yeah.
We've had every advantage for the last however many years. And there's no way this program should be, they deserve their revenge.
Mm-hmm.
And they know it. So every time we beat them, it's like, Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Jesus, I can tell that that's all they say at the end of that game. I can't believe we still lost to them. They've been under a black cloud for 7 years straight, Steve, and they beat us with a guy named Carleek out of Radford.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I have 2 top 5 dudes,
2 top 5 players
Boston
in the country.
Terrence Clark, God rest his soul, was playing.
5 stars all over. A Hall of Fame.
I know.
I got lifetime contracts. I got Nike money. I got every advantage known to man. And a kid named Quinn Sazlinski and a guy named Sam and a guy named Carleek who went to Radford out of Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
And they beat us.
Yeah, the football thing we're just gonna do for fun Saturday.
just to irritate you on your football, just to kick. That's like the extra. Get out of go on, get out of this football conversation.
Yeah, that's just gonna be fun.
Go on now, get. You don't belong in this town.
Going out of here.
We are rolling along.
If they make it back to their cars safely. If a blood and a crip war don't break out on Floyd Street that night, you never know.
Throw in the Latin Kings. Dude. What the hell?
Happens
the Yakuza, the Mafia,
like Ron Burgundy style. They just all the gangs come out. And they're like,
what story?
Yes. The West Coast gang shows up.
Hey, break yourself, boom. 93.9 The Bill.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Bill.
At Coca-Cola Consolidated, we are your local bottler and a place where you can start your career. Our purpose is to serve others and to pursue excellence every day. We offer great rewards, competitive pay. Full-time teammates are eligible for paid training, paid time off, 401k, medical, dental, and vision insurance. Refresh your career today at Coca-Cola Consolidated as a merchandiser or warehouse handler. Join us at Coca-Cola Consolidated's hiring event on Tuesday, December 7th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Fairfield Inn & Suites in Jeffersonville, Indiana, or apply today at CokeConsolidated.com.
This is ESPN Louisville sales manager Nathan Huber. When we needed fresh gear for our crew at the station, I turned to the professionals at Oates Promotional Services. Oates Promotional Services specializes in screen printing and embroidery, as well as flags, flag poles, and accessories. Oates Promotional Services has been serving the Louisville community since 1945 and does everything in-house. So the next time your team, school, or business needs banners, flags, or swag, use the pros at Oates Promotional Services like we did. Visit their website at oatesflag.com. That's oatesflag.com.
Hey everybody, Steve Rummage here. And if you have listened to 93.9 The Ville over the last few months, you know I've reminded you of 3 simple words. Call Josh Jarbo. Josh is a licensed realtor and owner of RE/MAX Alliance, and with the spring market heating up, he wants to make your home buying or selling process as efficient as possible by offering a guaranteed sale program and instant offers on commercial listings. And if that wasn't enough, up to $5,000 seller credit by mentioning you heard it right here. So don't wait any longer and contact Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or joshjarbo at remax.net.
Light up the holidays with fine jewelry from Shane Company. Beautiful gifts in every price range, wrapped with a burgundy bow and ready to give. Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and shaneco.com.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold craft, tap, can, or bottled beer, 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
At Kroger, we know the holiday season is going to be special for everyone. So use the Kroger app to get personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. That way you'll get all the fresh holiday specialties you love at prices that are lower than low. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
And now you'll find more ways to save on your favorites. When you download digital coupons, you can use up to 5 times in one transaction. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Your home for Liquor Barn's coverage of Lamar Jackson and Baltimore Ravens football is right here on ESPN Louisville.
Ricard goes in motion. The give is to Freeman, left side. Touchdown, Ravens! Devontae Freeman!
The Ravens are back in primetime Sunday night taking on the Cleveland Browns. Pre-game coverage begins at 7:50 with kickoff at 8:20 right here on 93.9 The Ville. Live play-by-play of Lamar and the Ravens is presented by Liquor Barn, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life.
What do you call a group of friends who wear the same jersey for good luck, no matter how old it is, and who support their team through thick and thin, week after week, as if the very season depended on it while drinking Miller Lite? You call it Miller Time, all football season long. Here's to the original light beer. It's Miller Time. Celebrate responsibly. 2021 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
At Pepsi, we know now more than ever we play a vital role in supporting our communities, and we're looking for top talent to join our team in Louisville, Kentucky. Our competitive benefits and employee perks and discounts start day one of hire. As a CDL driver for Pepsi, we guarantee you're home every night. If you're currently out of work, out of school, or looking to launch your career with the best in the beverage business, look no further than PepsiCo. We're hiring CDL Class A drivers, warehouse team members, and store merchandisers. Apply today at PepsiFrontlineCareers.com. That's PepsiFrontlineCareers.com.
Louisville men's basketball is back at the KFC Yum Center for what's sure to be another exciting season in the Ville.
Coordination is part of us. Hearing the roars, the screams of 22,000 is electrifying and terrifying for the competition.
Single game tickets are on sale now for all non-conference matchups. Purchase yours today by visiting gocards.com/tickets. That's gocards.com/tickets. Don't miss a second of the action this season with Louisville men's basketball single game tickets.
Can't wait to make Card Nation proud.
Tired of living with awful joint pain? If you've been to an orthopedic surgeon, you know the drill. Pain meds, steroids, physical therapy, right? When those Band-Aids don't work, you know what's next? Surgery, major surgery. Hey, it's Bob Valvano. Don't do it. Not until you check out QC Kinetics. Get a second opinion. Learn about natural biologic treatments, restorative, regenerative alternatives that can repair and restore damaged tissue in your knees, shoulders, back, and hips. Other joints as well. QC Kinetics uses natural biologics from your own body and concentrates them in the precise damaged areas for long-lasting relief. and it's an in-office treatment with no downtime, no drugs, and no surgery. Don't go under the knife if you don't have to. Call QC Kinetics and get a second opinion now. You have nothing to lose. Call the local medical professionals at QC Kinetics at 502-219-4636. Non-surgical regenerative options are here. That's 502-219-4636. 502-219-4636.
Hey guys, Nicky V here. It's getting cold outside, so now's as good a time as any to warm up the holidays with some delicious Italian food. Milantoni's, baby! They have a $5.99 lunch special every day from 12 to 2 with such favorites as manicotti as well as lasagna. Stop by later, starting at 4:30 for dinner, and try such Valvano family favorites as the chicken cacciatore, penny vodka, or pasta Milantoni. And don't forget to try the cannolis. Hey, Fridays they have live music, so hey, you've been good this year, right? Make a night of it. Get a little vino, too, and treat yourself to some Milantoni's this holiday season. Milantoni's, 1600 South Hurstbourne Parkway. How you doing?
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
You simply dial 968-6222. Or you can look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Look into the Mitsubishi mini split like the one we use every day here at the studio. Again, 968-6222. Or look them up online at dfhcompany.com.
Okay. This is Thanksgiving, and there's something to be thankful for. And that's free bets. That's right. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, has a Turkey Day no-brainer you can't miss. New customers can bet just $1 on any Thanksgiving NFL game and win $100 in free bets. If either team scores a point, who do the Lions play?
Chicago Bears are going down, baby.
So there's a chance it could be a 0-0 tie. Maybe stay away from that one. All DraftKings customers can also get.
There is a chance it could be.
That'd be good for Jalen, though. I'm okay with that because that means the defense is awesome.
Just extend the young fella, y'all.
I know. Or go somewhere else. No, they like him there. Enjoy it.
They love him.
It's a
there.
good career. It's a good career. He's having a good career. I just wish he would have it somewhere else. All DraftKings customers can now get in on new same-game parlays. Official there. Sweeter. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Nick? They're sweeter than Grandma's pumpkin pie.
Say word?
Yeah, that's how good they are. For all Thanksgiving games, all customers get a risk-free bet up to $25 if your same-game parlay doesn't win. DraftKings is safe, secure, reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code WLCL to bet just $1 on any Thanksgiving NFL game and win $100 in free bets if either team scores a point. That's promo code WLCL. This Thanksgiving, your DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, must be 21 or older, Indiana only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you got a gambling problem, call 1-800-9 with it.
Dana, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
What's going on, fellas?
What up, man?
Another day in the cast by, man. Enjoying it.
Yes, sir.
So I just had a thought, and you guys may have touched on it earlier. It's been a busy morning, so I might have missed it. But I'm going to be completely honest. I think if Kentucky if we were cursed with the idea that they actually win this game this year, I think if Kentucky, after beating LSU and Florida, and then you turn around and you beat Louisville, it doesn't matter if we never play them in football ever again. Someone's going to be sitting somewhere at a bar in Lexington, and they're going to swear up and down this was the greatest football team they ever fielded. They can win a national championship, but just based off the fact that they beat those three teams in the same season, they'll say this is the greatest team they ever fielded.
I mean, it might be. To be fair,
I'm not. Yeah.
This may be as good as it gets for Kentucky fans. So.
Yeah.
But you are right. You are right, Dana. I do agree with you.
They will swear up and they will talk about this team. They can win 2 national championships. They'll still say it's the best team they ever fielded. But I'll let y'all have that one, man. Y'all enjoy y'all's Thanksgiving, man, and go Cards.
Same to you. I appreciate the call.
Same. Let me ask you a question, because I didn't notice this. Me and Nick were doing the show yesterday, and we got a text, and I don't think Nick realized it either. Texter said, if we win in football on Saturday,
okay,
we will have won the last men's basketball game, women's basketball game, baseball game, volleyball game, and there was something else they said. So I'm like, man, that's nearly like, I think Kentucky may have won the soccer game
with our
that we kicked out the team. Yeah, for being irresponsible. And it was like, okay, so yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they may have won that. There was like 1 or 2, but Louisville had won all the last major ones, going through what I said yesterday. It was like the quote unquote dark ages at Louisville, you know.
Where's the article about that?
Well, it's probably being written. But actually, they don't have time to write that, because apparently they are snooping all over the place right now for another one that's going to come out in the next few days.
Is that how you play the game around here?
Yeah,
pretty much, huh? Yeah, that's how you play the game.
Oh yeah, it's going to be laughable too.
We just ignore program strength. We ignore the rivalry unless it's going one way.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Steve, my thoughts on something like that.
Mm-hmm.
My thought on something like that is why we got into radio. It was these trends that we noticed and the difference between I just want to, it's not asking too much.
Yeah.
It's not asking too much for me to say, man, we won in 3, you know what I'm saying? And get excited about opening the local newspaper website, the local news, and saying, like, could you imagine if you were a high schooler and you saw your friend get 18 points and his name all in the paper and on the front page, like your homeboy, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then the next game, you score 26 and you end up in the third, on the third page in a little box score, and they didn't even put your name in the title.
Right.
And they had his picture on there because his parents know somebody, locally, or they just cheer for a certain, like, could you imagine how heartbreaking that is? Not just that one time, but growing up over and over, year after year, that kind of thing. That's how I felt, like watching Year of the Cardinal kind of things, and just, you know what I'm saying, and saying, hey, why is this? Why are we not talking about this?
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be a rivalry. It's supposed to be give and take. But when I'm giving it, you're not acknowledging it.
Yes.
It's the worst kind of relationship there is.
Yeah. I'm gonna read you something later, and you're gonna just vomit.
I'm sure I will.
To that. Yeah.
Go ahead. You want to read that one first?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So here's where we're going next.
That was fun.
Did you get a chance to listen to that at all, Steve? I'm just sorry, Nikki.
Well, I didn't see a highlight video. I saw like a presser. Is that what you were talking about?
No, there's a 1 minute Mike Pegues. It's like a little, like a little, hey, we've been working hard kind of thing. Did you get a chance to see that, Steve? At all?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I want to make sure it's not old. So
this is kind of getting pre-game-ish here because we do have a game against Mississippi State.
Yeah. Scroll down to see if you see any recent like highlight videos released. Like I said, it's pretty short, but I just wanted to see if there was an identifiable energy to it at all, Steve.
I'm in your ear. If it's the 1 minute one, it's from November 19th.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't played since November 19th, right? What's today, 23rd? So was that pregame? Was that the next day after we lost, the 19th?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think it was. I'm in your ear again. I think it was before Detroit Mercy.
About right.
Let me listen to it. Yeah, I want to hear it. I want to. Wait, stop it. Pause. Okay, this is the experiment.
Okay,
this is Coach Pegues in practice. Okay, we got Mississippi State coming up. If this is maybe before Detroit Mercy, it's okay. It's okay too, because I want to hear if this is the energy you were giving off before Detroit Mercy. Okay, if that's correct. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. I want you to hear the Coach Pegues energy in practice, and keep in mind, people, you're going to hear a lot of sneaker squeaking, and they focused on physical plays. So the video has a lot of pushing guys on the ground and charging over guys, and there's a lot of falling going on in the ground. Go figure. That's getting on my nerves.
Yes.
That's getting on my nerves.
I would agree with that.
Listen, if you're taking a charge, you can fall. Anything other than that, listen, y'all, no more falling.
Yeah.
You're on the line. I mean, no more. If you can't stay on the ground, Jesus, we're playing 5-on-4. You can't keep falling unless you're trying to sell a charge. That is the only, that's the only fall.
Yeah.
That's the only fall I'm accepting anymore. No, you're not allowed to try to get an and one and fall on the ground. They better slam you to the ground.
Yeah.
Stop falling. Nikki, you weren't around at the time. Steve Rummage's child used to do the little, what's that little scissor dance? The little
flossing thing?
Yeah. Between the flossing dance going to, Steve used to get so irritated at his own child. Like,
it's so annoying.
What are you doing? Like the kid just flossing all the time, right? Between that and I'm on the phone with Steve, and he says it like just OG dad. He says, "Get your feet under you, son. Why you keep falling all the time?" And kids just running around the house, just bumping into furniture and falling down.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're what drunk little humans.
Yeah, right. And Steve used to get pissed at his firstborn child for sitting around falling. But that frustration is exactly what's necessary in this locker. Like, get your feet up under you, son. My God. And I'm like, what's going on, Steve? He's like, this kid acts like he just has to fall anytime he comes into contact with anything.
Yes, extremely annoying.
Okay, extremely.
We need yards after contact. Come on.
Oh, yeah, right. Get some balance. Okay. Point is, video has a lot of falling on the ground. It's like that, but that's a lazy man's out. That's a lazy person's out. And it's evident when rather than get your balance, burn your hamstrings, get your balance, catch up to the play. I fall on the ground and take my time getting on up, and then I got to get my motor started and all that good stuff. No, it's crap. That's crap. Let me listen to a little bit of this practice.
This ain't no sandbox. We came here to work. Let's work.
Not a lot of talking. Sorry about that. But Nikki, you're gonna have to describe what you see.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to count how many bodies I've seen fall.
Okay.
And I think I'm at like 7, maybe.
Jesus.
I will say a couple guys that are showing out: Matt Cross, Trey Davis, Malik had a nice putback. But yeah, it's
you notice how all of them were layups too.
There was I think two dunks, 5.
Yeah.
I'll say 5 sprawls,
5 under the basket sprawl layups in dunkable positions.
I'm gonna have to look at this. I'm gonna have to find this.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Yeah, I hadn't saw it either. That's why I thought it was new. I just saw it last night, just scrolling. I'm like, why did I see this? But Steve, it was. I thought there was more talking because I heard Pegues at the beginning, and I'm like, okay, you sound like you're. And here's the one thing my brain does. The only possible scenario I could provide for that lethargy.
Yeah.
From the Detroit Mercy game. Maybe Pegues is freaking out and burning them out in practice.
I mean, it could be.
That was my only. Because
I just think he gets tight.
You remember how slow that start was, and you actually tweeted.
Oh yeah.
Hey, maybe we might have to revisit this starting
lineup is very. This kind of waiting on the guys to come in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right. So, and I'm like, okay. I listened to Pegues on that, and I'm just like, okay. There is a possibility that because I would probably be guilty of doing the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Like y'all, listen, y'all are not going to screw this up for me.
Right.
And we're gonna work and work and work and work and work. And by the time they got to the game, it's like, geez.
And he's in over his head. I mean, I don't mean that as demeaning to him. I mean, you're coaching a top 6 program all time. Right now, you've never been a head coach.
Yeah, with super expectations.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things. I think what you're saying about practice is a good point, and I think when he gets in close games, he just does the David Padgett thing where it's like, just go with what I know works. I'm not going to let Jordan and Dwayne. Maybe they could bust it open. I'm going to go with what works. Or what? Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to go with comfort, and I think he does that. I think that's why he goes to late in that game. Even the other day, he took Malik out. And it was like 2 minutes, and right something happened, and you could see him. I was sitting right there, and he goes, Malik, go back in. It was like, and Malik even was like, okay.
Yeah. I saw Dre Davis. Dre Davis went after a basketball one-handed, right, in his last game. It was early in the game.
Yeah.
He goes after it one-handed. I could tell, like, he didn't think there was anybody around.
Yeah.
The guy just made the extra effort, Dangadell's little brother made the extra effort, got the ball, put back. But just how quick Pegues was like, get Dre out of there. And I'm just like, Coach, if one-handed rebounds that get away from you is the ultimate sin, Malik would never play.
That's what I'm saying. He just goes, and I'm not really faulting him. I mean,
you have empathy.
Yeah, and it's not his team. He's got the weight.
Yes, it is.
Well, no, but here's the problem. He's got the weight.
The inside is your baby, though.
Well, yeah.
The inside,
I don't know.
The rebound is your baby.
Apparently, he's been working with the wings more. I mean, I don't know that's true, but I just think that it's
okay. But it's been your baby for 3 years.
It's still not Mike Pegues' Louisville basketball team. Like, there's still the weight of Chris Mack's money. I'm coaching under Chris Mack's money right now too, like, I mean, because Coach Mack's money depends on that.
Yeah, because a tournament berth will probably get that suspension money back.
Would think. But what if he misses?
I know.
People aren't going to be happy.
I'm gonna have Marcus. Look, he misses, and he got Marcus and Steve riding on him the whole.
I know. Yeah, like. I mean, I don't think Marcus and Steve are going to say, I don't think this team's going to miss the tournament whatsoever, but let's say they did. I'm not going to sit over here and be like, it's okay.
Yeah, because we're not going to remember the first 6 games.
No. And Furman, like my cousin said this perfectly the other day. He said the reason why I don't worry about it, and he was right. He's not right about a lot of things, but he was right about this. He said Furman isn't going to be why you miss the tournament. Mm-hmm. Mississippi State and Furman aren't going to be why you missed the tournament. Yeah. Furman and Mississippi State isn't why you missed the tournament.
Does Nikki need to open that door?
Probably.
Yeah, Nikki, go ahead and grab that.
And then we'll get ready and go to break when you come back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Furman and Mississippi State isn't why you missed the tournament. It's why maybe if we were pushing for a 3 or a 4, we end up with a 5. Like, okay, and we'll give him a pass on that. Yep. We'll go, He should have been a 4, but they're holding those two against us. So he will have his opportunity to.
That's like Mitch Barnhart is going to make sure he he holds that against him in the selection committee.
Yeah,
situation.
like come on, man. Yeah.
But still, point being, now we're in Mississippi State conversation.
Do you think? I was curious because we'll have some women's basketball conversation too coming up, but we'll talk some men's basketball as well. I was curious your confidence level
in Mississippi State.
Yeah,
extremely low.
See, mine too.
Extremely
I
low.
hate to say that, but I'm kind of like me and Nick talked about it a little bit yesterday.
Give me your why. Give me your why.
Coach Pease. And I love Coach Pease.
I wanted you to dive in particular. Like what part about the coaching situation?
Well, I'll tell you why. I mean, another reason why is my lack of trust in what's happening down low right now. Garrison Brooks and DJ Jeffries can play. They're elder statesmen that can play. They're good.
Fundamentally sound.
Yeah, they're good players, man.
Take advantage.
You're talking about a kid that played 2 or 3 years at Memphis, a kid that was a 3-year starter at UNC. I mean, and when you on top of it, I mean, they have good, like Rocket Watts. People think Rocket Watts, you don't start. Like, I mean, he comes off the bench. Yeah. I mean, this is a guy. I mean, they have good guard play down there. It's a pretty good Mississippi State team. I don't know that they're great, but they'll beat some teams in the SEC. Like they're a middle tier SEC team. They're a good team, probably a little above middle tier actually. I don't feel. I kind of told Nick yesterday. I said I hate to say it because it's just not in my nature. But I was like, I think we're all kind of expecting you lose to Mississippi State, beat Richmond 4-2, hand it back to Mac. Question for you, really quick.
That's not what I wanted, though.
No, it's not.
You said that was mission accomplished too.
Yeah, that's kind of where today. That's mission accomplished. How I feel today.
Yeah, 5-1.
Not how I felt preseason.
5-1
Yeah.
That's what it'll probably be when the suspension starts.
Right. So that's today. I'm like 4-2. I can live with that. Get it back to Mac. Let's get this thing started. I hate to say it like that. Started, but let's get started. Question for you, really quick, and I know we'll go to break and stuff. Me and Nick talked about it yesterday. From my knowledge, when that horn goes off on Saturday. And that game's over. Chris Mack's off suspension
on Saturday,
like
not Thursday.
No, I think it's when after that game. How quick? Look, is he hiding out down in the Bahamas? Hey,
Chrissy Vance is in the building, everybody.
Is he hiding out in the Bahamas, just ready to bust that door in? Like the moment it's like, because he's not gonna take. There's no way he could sit around and just wait until
just
Monday.
Parachutes in like he's
007. Like just sit there and just wait till Monday.
You know what he does?
Wait for him to get back.
You know what he does? He follows them around
and doesn't tell them.
And does no. You don't speak to me. I'ma just follow y'all. I'm I'ma just okay. When your parents showed up somewhere and you were in trouble and you had to go home you had to walk in front of them and you want to kind of look back and they like, don't even look back at me. I'm going to just follow y'all.
Yeah.
See, that doesn't totally apply because I had Italian parents, so they wouldn't really care. I could be in the middle of graduating. The Dalai Lama could be there. It doesn't matter. My ass was getting kicked and there were backhands being thrown. Like,
oh my gosh. I can't wait. I would love to hear that first conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna walk in and be like, I hate y'all.
But see, that's my point.
I hate y'all.
That's my
point. I hate
point.
this team.
Listen, but okay. Like my discipline was based on my incompetence, right?
Yeah.
Basically, long story short, my dad was like one of those. It's going to get a whole lot harder than this, Marcus. And if I can't trust you to not do something this stupid, I might as well shoot you myself.
Yeah.
Because you're done out here in the world. Like,
I know.
Like that's the kind of the vibe my parents gave me. Like it was everything's okay to I'm going to kill you. It was 99%. Like if I got in trouble, like if I did something mischievous, you know what I'm saying? My dad never cared. My mom never cared. Because they knew I was just growing up, a kid trying to
Same,
figure out. But if I did something stupid and incompetent,
yeah,
my parents were just like,
yeah,
you might as well just go jump off a bridge right now.
Right,
Like,
right.
You're stupid, son.
No,
Like,
I know.
Yeah, it was just that.
And that's kind of what I feel like is going to happen.
Yeah. Like, I can't talk to you. My parents they couldn't talk to me after that, like that before. So yeah, if I'm Coach Mack,
That's a good point. The silence hurts more.
yeah.
If
like,
you have an Italian parent who is silent,
yeah.
oh my God.
Listen, that's why I say, like, I hear y'all. Rick Pitino hurt your feelings, calling you all kind of names and all this. Live under Crumb, who says, who just looks you up and down and just like, oh, and walks away. You like, oh my God. You call home and you say, yeah, I don't think it's gonna. The same phone call you make when Rick Pitino MF'd you out is the exact same phone call you make crying to your parents.
Yeah.
After Coach Crumb looks at you and just says, like, I mean, he tells you telepathically, you suck. Transfer now. Through ESP, he can talk to you. Coach Crumb, do y'all realize he's a world-class poker player?
Yeah.
Like, he really is. He's a certified world-class poker player. He will let you beat him for 5 years and then wait one night and just clean out your...
Yeah.
Or he'll nibble on you for 10 years and pay his rent.
I don't know, though, man. They found Smarto crying in his dorm room saying Rick hated me.
Join the club, Samardo.
I don't know. No, I'm saying I don't know if I would rather have the silence or have Rick Pitino.
That's a Twitter poll. What would you rather have?
I
Pitino?
wasted. You're the reason we suck. I wasted a recruit. Number one, my ass.
But listen, when Coach Crumb says, you know what, son, it's my fault.
That is true.
Listen, you don't belong here.
Yeah. Dang. I
Hey,
screwed up.
Don't worry, we'll fix this.
Yeah, you can go somewhere.
Yeah, and just leave.
Hey, I think maybe he wants to go to UCLA. Can we get him? Can we get him out there?
Yeah, like this is pain.
I want to stay here.
Yeah, and and Coach Mack, listen, you get a pass from us, Coach Mack.
Yeah.
Anything we hear, listen. Put it this way: I'm gonna put myself in as a shield. I'll be a human shield when you come back. And whoever we find out is transferring in your first week of being back, we'll back you up.
Yeah.
We'll back you up. Because listen, in order to take back control of this team and this program, it's going to be really uncomfortable for some people.
I know.
With Coach Mack, it's okay if you say, do you think you were playing like a Division I Louisville basketball player during this suspension? Yeah, Coach, but Coach McGee, shut the up about Coach Pegues and what was going on. Well, son, do you know your parents were in here talking about me contacting agents to see what your draft status? Are you insane? Did you watch any basketball the last year of your life? Draft?
I know.
You can't dunk a basketball. You can't finish a layup. Draft. Don't ever have your parents ask me about your draft status for the rest of the time you're
It's
here.
going to
in
be
Louisville.
ugly. Yeah,
Are
it's
you
going to be
kidding
ugly.
me? Right? Like, he has to come back hurting feelings.
I know.
And it's gonna hurt. It's
gonna be ugly.
Fan base, get ready. First of all, get ready for Chrissy Banta to come in, and second of all, get ready for some disgruntled child to decide that Louisville's not the place for them.
Yeah.
The moment,
Yeah.
and I do mean the moment, Chris Mack returns. Quick commercial break. Midday to Marcus Maven on 93.9 The Ville.
With Spalding University's rolling admissions and 6-week block schedule, you can transfer anytime and begin classes year-round. Join us for our next session on campus or online. Apply now and receive automatic scholarship consideration at spalding.edu/apply.
Hey everybody, Steve Rummage here. And if you have listened to 93.9 The Ville over the last few months, you know I've reminded you of 3 simple words. Call Josh Jarbo. Josh is a licensed realtor and owner of RE/MAX Alliance, and with the spring market heating up, he wants to make your home buying or selling process as efficient as possible by offering a guaranteed sale program and instant offers on commercial listings. And if that wasn't enough, up to $5,000 seller credit by mentioning you heard it right here. So don't wait any longer and contact Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or joshjarbo@remax.net.
Something on your mind? Hit us up on the UPS Jobs text line, 3831-939.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 Pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
This is ESPN Louisville sales manager Nathan Huber. When we needed fresh gear for our crew at the station, I turned to the professionals at Oates Promotional Services. Oates Promotional Services specializes in screen printing and embroidery, as well as flags, flagpoles, and accessories. Oates Promotional Services has been serving the Louisville community since 1945 and does everything in-house. So the next time your team, school, or business needs banners, flags, or swag, use the pros at Oates Promotional Services like we did. Visit their website at oatesflag.com. That's oatesflag.com.
What's up, Louisville? Marshawn Ford here. While preparing for the 2021 season, I came across something that helped me up my cooking game on campus. Not only is it the gettins, but it's all natural, low sodium, has no sugar, no chemicals, or preservatives. It's no secret that when you eat good, you feel good. Dan-O Seasoning has set me up for a damn good season. Yum, yum, get your some. Check them out at danoseasoning.com.
Hey, guys, no pressure here, but if you really want to make this the best holiday ever, ask her already. What's more romantic than a holiday proposal? Come to Shane Company to see our amazing selection of unique engagement rings, crafted to last forever. Our warranty is free for a lifetime, and it even covers the center stone. No matter your budget, we'll help you create the perfect ring. We also have rings already set with a center stone, ready to go. And let's talk about center stones. All of our diamonds are conflict-free and natural, handpicked for their beauty. And Tom Shane personally selects our rubies and sapphires in Bangkok. We have so many center stones to choose from. Plus, we're a direct importer, which means we pass the savings on to you. All right, guys, make it happen.
Book a virtual or an in-store appointment with a non-commissioned jewelry consultant, or just drop by the store. Check our website for hours. Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and shaneco.com.
If you want the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits, go to Liquor Barn. Or better yet, have Liquor Barn bring it to you. Download the Liquor Barn app, visit their website, or just call and let Liquor Barn deliver whatever it is you need to stock the bar. And if it's your birthday month, make sure you visit their website for the Pappy Birthday promotion, where you can get a chance to purchase a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle. Liquor Barn is proud to be the presenting sponsor, once again, of Ravens football on ESPN Louisville. So whether you're getting ready for the Ravens or your favorite team, have Liquor Barn bring the party to you. Liquor Barn, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life.
Hey guys, Nicky V here. It's getting cold outside, so now's as good a time as any to warm up the holidays with some delicious Italian food. Milantoni's, baby! They have a $5.99 lunch special every day from 12 to 2 with such favorites as manicotti as well as lasagna. Stop by later, starting at 4:30 for dinner, and try such Valvano family favorites as the chicken cacciatore, penny vodka, or pasta Milantoni. And don't forget to try the cannolis. Hey, Fridays they have live music, so hey, you've been good this year, right? Make a night of it. Get a little vino, too, and treat yourself to some Milantoni's this holiday season. Milantoni's, 1600 South Hurstbourne Parkway. How you doing?
Tomorrow, it's a special holiday edition of the NFL as we bring you a Turkey Day triple header. Hi, this is Scott Graham. Join me and the rest of our Westwood One crew for all the action. First, the Detroit Lions host the Chicago Bears. Then the Las Vegas Raiders take on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And finally, on Thanksgiving night, the Buffalo Bills head to New Orleans to take on the Saints. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One.
Coverage begins tomorrow at 12 o'clock on all ESPN Louisville stations.
It might be chilly, but Union Restaurant and Game Yard is a great place to pregame or to watch your local college basketball teams just across the walking bridge in Jeffersonville, Indiana. Union Restaurant and Game Yard is 4 seasons of fun, drink, fun, and games for kids and adults, featuring fire pits, 4 separate bar areas, and all type of interactive games inside and outside to go along with a creative food and drink menu. Union Restaurant and Game Yard is also a perfect place for your holiday party. Come on out to Union Restaurant and Game Yard just across the walking bridge in Jeffersonville, Indiana today. Pretty soon, turning on the heat in your house will be a common event. And if you're not sure your heating system is ready for the winter months ahead, it may be time to call who we call at the station DFH Company. Now, when you buy a qualifying Trane HVAC system, receive 18-month special financing along with a 10-year parts and labor warranty when you buy a complete Trane system. It's hard to stop a Trane, and it's hard to not call DFH Company today at 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
This is Lamar Jackson, and you're listening to the home of the Ravens in Louisville, 93.9 The Ville.
You know it's all about the
or delivery from the Hurstbourne or Brownsboro Crossing for lunch or dinner or for your next tailgate, which could be this weekend. They're fully staffed, open 7 days a week. Order online or on the Which Wich app. Which Wich Superior Sandwiches.
So this is what happens now. Listen, I like working here.
I love working here.
But sometimes it's up to me because, listen, don't do that, Steve. Nick, listen.
That's some V-show stuff right there, baby.
Listen, sometimes I'm surrounded by complete brown nosers. So it's up to me to set management straight from time to time. And everybody knows I sacrifice for the team because some things have got to be said. Now, the other day, everybody remembers the YouTube conversation. Like, I got to take the arrows for the team so that Nikki may live and Process may live with the, with the YouTube premium and stuff like that. But here's the thing, leave no mistake about it.
Oh, I have an update on that, by the way.
Management is not pleased when I publicly call out management on mistakes they've made.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Here comes another call out.
Okay.
We have I don't want to say guest host because she's much more than that. And
I would agree.
By the moment I learn more about our guest host being in the building. Now, guest host is on a second show, Middays with Marcus Maven. Sorry, I was unable to make the first one. But we have had a resource close by this entire time.
I know.
And management, kudos and shame on you simultaneously.
It's a good point.
Chrissy Banta has been around this area, podcasting, covering sports, doing a wonderful job. And the fact that she's just now in here, shame on me as well.
Uh-huh.
I won't take it all the way to management.
No, I agree. Shame on you.
Steve is the only one that gets the good, hey, executive decision, Marcus, this needs to happen. Needs to be done.
I like that.
Untapped resource. Chrissy Banta, welcome to the show. How's it going?
I'm all flustered now.
Oh, don't be. Should be. Don't.
You guys are so nice.
I know.
I was gonna say once you get comfortable, you'll hate our guts pretty soon. But until then, enjoy. Okay, so this is what happens, y'all. This is why I'm overwhelmed.
And let's remind people, weekly guest She'll be coming in
Yes,
weekly,
yes,
or
yes.
you know, either call in or she's gonna stop in whenever she can. Oh, don't hurt that.
I'll be here.
Yeah, she's gonna be here to hang out with us.
Okay, so here's what goes on. Steve eating
Yes.
pie that is provided by Chrissy.
Yes.
What type of pie, by the way?
That was
That was a buttermilk pie, but he's taking home a chocolate chess pie.
Okay.
And they're both on the conference room table back there for you guys today.
Okay, so
good.
What I haven't told Nikki yet is that my family's Sicilian and there's cannoli tomorrow at Thanksgiving dinner.
Holy right.
You see,
right.
You see what's happening? You see-
I just got out Italian. Is what happened. But
when I
Beautiful.
said an untapped resource, you're enjoying your pie.
Yeah, it's amazing.
The Italian connection, she let it be known that not only am I good at what I do in the sports world, I have a culinary
Baking and pastry.
baking and pastry degree.
I do, yeah. That's what I went to college for.
Hey, don't.
That and hospitality management.
My God. So she's certified.
Bake you
I plan weddings too.
Yeah, I know. Dude, she's
what I'm saying?
everything.
Hey, don't. Listen, this okay, so the culinary arts, I'll just generalize it.
Sure,
Baking and pastry, and okay, you have all that. Our conversation opened with Thanksgiving conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I opened the show. The theme of this show this morning was, what am I appreciative of? And everybody knows me. Every single show is like, thank you for this opportunity,
right?
For me to have this show and come in here and work with people I like and do what I love.
Absolutely.
And to listen to her just say, hey, a year ago, I wouldn't have imagined it. And I'm still just as excited now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's the key strings to my heart. People who appreciate,
I know,
just something like this, because it's so easy to say, well, you should have hired me a long time ago, or it should have been doing this, and I should be getting paid more. And it's just like, yeah, everybody feels that way, but it's like at the core, are you happy to be doing this? And it was just enjoyable. So you can elaborate on that if you want.
I mean, it's incredible. And there's not a person in this studio, host or producer, who hasn't been overly supportive of me since the second Mark Blankenbaker brought me onto the Crunch Zone, what, 2.5 years ago.
I'm glad you said that out loud, because to the world, we're pieces of crap most of the time.
Well,
thank you.
Talk about something else. Talk about
so the more I form friendships with people here, the more I find myself getting like gatekeepish and defensive when people are mean to you all online.
Thank you.
Because I see it and I'm like,
that's what I'm
you all
talking-
don't even really know them.
So how bad is it?
I know. Now I'm like,
whoa.
So how many people don't like us? Like, we say that humbly. We're like, oh, because people hate us. Like, she's like, I know, because like every time I get on there, people are just ripping y'all. Like,
you got any Twitter handles? Just one.
And it's like stupid stuff. Like,
what is your Twitter handle right now, please?
it's at Chrissy_Banta.
At
It's my name.
Chrissy-
It's very easy.
Spell it CH. Is it
CHRISSY.
Chrissy_Banta.
BANTA.
Okay. Is it the same on Instagrams and TikToks and everything else like that? Or you keep that to yourself?
It's the same
That's
on
fine.
Instagram. My Instagram's public. Just understand I'm a whole different person on Instagram.
As we all are.
Yes. Listen,
Something in common too.
that's why we became friends.
Listen, I totally listen. I restricted my Facebook. So
I
it's
know.
Like,
Yeah, I'm the same way.
There's a meme going around that says, people at work say, at me and follow me. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm damn near a gang member outside.
I did say, and then we're going to get into some conversation, because this is a time. And sorry, Nick, but we may try to push it up to the close to the hour today. We try to get Nick out of here sometimes because he does so much. But
he wants pie.
Your host is in here.
I'm working
your
with him
host
Yeah, I was
is
gonna
right
say.
here.
Like,
You mistake me for that handsome, big-headed guy who gives it down. Like, you guys are
Yes,
fine.
yes.
Tell everybody again. We'll be.
Marcus Maven is going to be doing hour one of the V show over on ESPN 680 1057.
Bang.
Noon to 1 p.m.
Chrissy, I don't want to steal your time. Like I said, I wanted to give a better introduction, not to,
No,
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do expertise. Last night,
You know,
Ugh.
there's a crowd that particularly wants to hear what you have to say about last night's game. Let's get to it.
Sure. I don't know how many people could or couldn't watch the game. I didn't have any issue watching it. But I
Same.
pay for that ESPN Plus
ESPN
bundle.
Plus, right.
Same. Yeah.
I needed the Disney Plus
How many
up on
people
that.
how many people reached out to you and said, "Okay, play the game"?
One.
Okay, fair enough.
One actually. I got lucky last night because I think most people could access it. But I think what you saw in the first half was sloppiness, if we're being frank about it.
And why?
Why?
Yeah,
They
because
couldn't-
I'm going to ask you the whys from here
Sure,
on. You know,
yeah.
like I said.
They couldn't get it together. Their shots weren't falling. They weren't passing efficiently. They were missing wide open fast break layups, which is inexcusable, especially on a Jeff Walls team. And we had a lot of turnover issues, which has been a problem in the past. I thought last week maybe we had fixed it. We had 9 total against Washington Saturday night and 9 in the first half last night and 20 total by the end of the night.
Which aspect of the game is Coach Walls, through your expertise, is Coach Walls mostly going to? Because again, when you have a bevy of issues, you know, some you got to focus on, and some you have to just be mad about in silence. Which one is he publicly and privately going to just, you know, like go crazy over?
I think the turnovers are his biggest issue right now. Because, you know, against a team like Cal Poly last night, our size and our defense were able to easily handle them and beat them. So the turnovers weren't as big of an apparent issue and didn't lose the game for us. But we've got Michigan coming up next week. And in a game against a team like Michigan or a Kentucky, forgive me, it's going to cause us problems.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And it can lose us the game very easily. So I think going forward, that's going to be something that they really, really need to focus on. And he's really going to harp on. Another issue that they're having that he's kind of reiterated is just a practice thing is their 3-point shooting. They've got to get better.
Are they getting good
looks?
looks?
Yeah.
They've got to.
In his mind, are they getting good looks?
I think some of them are. Yeah. Some of them are. Kiana's had quite a few good looks this year. The shots just aren't falling. And he's made it very apparent. And I think anyone who regularly watches them knows that they are getting decent looks. They're just, the shots have to hit.
That's the one I would never freak out about. You know,
sure.
Yeah, it's hard to. It's hard to freak out about that one.
Let me ask you, because I'm going to ask more of an opinion question on this, because I've watched about 4 of the games, 3 of the games, I think. Haley just looks a little, I don't know. She doesn't like, and here's what I hate to do.
I knew this was coming. I was ready for this.
Okay, yes, because I'm treating them just like I would any team, because they are a Louisville basketball team, and I expected a lot out of her. And so I'm asking you, did we maybe expect too much as a sophomore, or is she just struggling?
I think she's just struggling.
Yeah.
She has been a little bit since COVID hit last year.
Okay. Yeah.
She got sick and came back after
Sure.
COVID, and she wasn't quite the same. And I think she had to spend some time last year figuring that out. And this year, what she's trying to figure out is how she fits into this team in certain spots, because you do have a couple of grad transfers who are making their presence very well known out there. So I don't think we were wrong in expecting a lot of Haley, and I still don't think we are. I think she is feeling a little more pressure.
Yeah.
Seeing what some of these other women are doing.
Like he
What am I going to say? Steve? Tell her what am I going to say?
Well, are you going to talk about just with what
With
her
Haley.
her upbringing? Like,
No,
look, her
no. Listen, I knew it.
Jalen Suggs.
No,
Is that what you were going to say?
No, that's not what I was going to
Okay,
say.
I was like-
But here's the thing: sophomore, she's not tall.
Yeah.
She's competitive as all.
She's the
get
same
out.
height as me. She's 5'7".
That's
I know.
I don't know if she's full 5'7". I don't know if she's a full 5'7", but you get what I'm saying. 5'7", you have to have a burst because they're focused on you now. You know, when she's wing, when she's off the ball wing with Dana, you know,
because that was a big difference last year. She did have Dana. It was
right.
She did.
Yeah,
you
have a drop dead bucket as a wingman. Now you're drawing the best defender. Now you're drawing the drawn up game plan. You know, you have to be able to get off your step backs. If you're going to be more tired, because now you have to work so hard to get your shots off. So and just the distraction of being Haley, you know what I'm saying? With expectations versus not expectations. I was just like, man, it's going to be tough. You know,
I agree with you, but I also think to an extent I think a couple alphas. I think Emily and Chelsea came in and were just kind of
man,
alphas,
I'm
man.
telling
That
you.
was like,
fair.
boom.
I am so. This is what I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving. That this team does not have to guard Emily Engstler.
Gosh, she is a heck of a player.
She is
man.
incredible.
Yeah.
And yeah, she contributed to the turnover problems last night. I think she had 7 of our 20, which is a problem. But the other numbers she's putting up,
I'm so good that y'all got to deal with it.
Yeah.
the other numbers she's putting up, I mean, she's incredible. She's a dog, and she gets in there and she gets the job done every single time.
But even
she's consistent.
Even watching it Louisville live, man, it was just like, that was kind of, for me, that was my first look at Chelsea Hall, right? It was kind of the first time I really, but it was like immediately, it was like, that woman owns this place.
Yeah, right.
You know, you could tell it was like, no, she's running what's happening up there. And it was like, okay, now you've got 2 alpha females coming in here. You know what I'm saying? It was like, watch it now.
Yeah, we're not talking enough about Chelsea Hall.
No, I agree. Yeah, I think she's
as a fan
awesome.
base, we're not talking enough about her, and she's one of those who will get. She's one of those who will get in there and get that rebound and get the shot.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing out there. So.
Listen, let me apologize on behalf of ESPN Louisville. You should have been in here a long time ago. Let me apologize on my part. I know my introduction was a little longer than normal. Just kind of getting everybody warmed up to you as much as I could. Let me apologize that we didn't get to talk more basketball, but we will have
it'll be a weekly thing.
It'll be weekly. And if you are excited about Thanksgiving pie, wait until you see what I've got in the works for Christmas.
Oh my goodness. She ain't going nowhere.
Chrissy_Banta on Twitter will be a weekly guest. I do appreciate you taking time jumping on in here with us. As always, people, happy Thanksgiving first and foremost. And as always, 815-939 is the number. 38-193.9 is always the text line. YouTube channels made for the Bill. Middays with Marcus Maven on 939 The Bill.
Hey, this is the Fat Jack, and it's Thanksgiving week. Are you ready to make some money? Our football selections are absolutely on fire. 6-0 sweeper last weekend in the NFL and college. The Hoops are winning 5 of every 6